Hello, one. Hello, all. Welcome to the November. Fuck, I never remember the date.
19th.
No. Today's the 19th.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the 16th through the 18th.
Yes.
And then the weekend upcoming, which is Black Friday weekend. I'm CP. I'm a little bit better than I was last week.
Yay!
Although I had a hot dog, and that was an
No.
Yeah. One step forward, two steps back.
Dino, I'm gonna hire you just to
Peter, you're right.
to everything.
See,
Thank
so
you.
Lindsey, go ahead and say hello because Peter.
Hi, I am Lindsey. I'm a dude with a girl's name. My channel is My 2 Cents of Nonsense.
What
Check
the hell?
it out.
Dino, say hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm Dino from the Late Horror Show. Nice to be here. Thanks for including me. Yep.
And since we talked about it last week, it's like almost like Peter was like, "All right, you know what? Hold my beer." Perfect.
Hold my beer.
Perfect for the first time, I think. If we haven't had it this season, it's the first time in a while, Peter.
It's close, except which should be super impressive. Except everyone else got 3 right.
we were all getting 2. I mean, there wasn't much.
It's like I just happened to be lucky. It's like everyone, somebody was getting it this week. It's like
we're all still like real close here.
Everybody got 3 points.
But you're perfect. Yeah.
So I'll take it. But I'm just saying, I'm not super like, oh, look how awesome I am. Like someone was getting it. We were all that different.
I think this week's going to, well, who knows? I was going to say change up a little bit, but we'll see because it's a little harder this week. But
Widows, what did Widows come in 5th?
I think so. Yeah.
Jeez.
See, that's strange because like, I go by like what I see on commercials and shit, and Widows. Like, there's commercials for that all the time, and like they're talking about how it's got a really good Rotten Tomatoes score and this, that, the other.
I was thinking that over Instant Family, but somehow.
I know.
I wanted it to win over Instant Family, but I thought Instant Family would win, and like I was right, but I wish I wasn't in a lot of ways because I would have preferred Widows making more money.
And Bohemian still up there.
It was close though. 16-15 for Bohemian and Instant. Like that was pretty darn close.
Hey, Blu-ray Madness, Patrick Holmes, Queenie, Tiger Man.
Shit,
Queenie.
What's up?
Wait,
they all jacked up.
Fantastic Beasts?
I thought Slipcover King is already putting his thing in right now. So he was Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh boy.
Creed 2, Beasts, and Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood in 4th. Yeah,
that is ballsy.
No.
I have respect for that play.
That's probably right, actually. I wouldn't say that.
No.
Well, it's definitely not getting 3rd.
Hey, let's not throw out our picks yet. Come on.
I don't know.
Okay, Overlord.
Robin Hood probably will be 2, but
Trump's America 3.
Trump's America.
The Matrix 5 4.
Where did
where did Overlord? Was that
Overlord
8th?
rank?
8th. They came in 8th.
Oh yeah.
It made like $1 million. It hasn't made back its budget yet.
3.7 million.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's worldwide.
Well, I mean, it's weekend gross was 3.7. Worldwide gross 32 million.
It still hasn't made back its budget yet, has it?
It's close. 38.
I liked that movie.
It'll make some money on DVD and shit.
Oh, it'll make plenty. Here's the thing. Like Kevin Smith talked about it. He's just like, movies in theaters are just big commercials for the Blu-ray DVD release.
Yeah.
He's like everything. He goes, they make more money in that than they do in actual ticket sales. So it's like, even if it didn't make back its money, Although the one again we were talking last week. If you look how far Nutcracker fell.
Oh.
Yeah, it fell pretty hard.
It fell hard. It's nowhere close to its budget.
I mean, it's still in 6th place, so, not too bad. But...
Yeah.
Disney just pissing money like a fucking...
Disney's just like, we don't care, but, like, someone lost their job over that crap. It's like,
over the Nutcracker.
Well, that's the thing. They probably didn't, actually, which is...
I don't know. Disney's pretty cutthroat when it comes to, like, losing money. They'll shrug it off, but, like, they don't like losing money. Yeah. So I'd be surprised if some guy the guy who pitched it to them said, this is going to make... Like, this is the next whatever, it's like...
Yeah, so how much do you chalk it up to to just being a shit film, how much do you chalk it? Because it's like I'm noticing a trend, and perhaps it's just me. They seem to be force-feeding these female-led things that aren't strong movies. It just seems like they're making female-led movies just for the sake of having a female in a lead role, where it's.
I agree. I agree, and it's getting old. It's getting old. I do agree with you. Go safe. Put the main character as a female. These kind of female-driven fairy tale stories. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, Wrinkle in Time, fucking nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now, guaranteed, if the same guy pitched Wrinkle in Time and Nutcracker, that guy's dead.
Oh, he's in a room with people actually getting his nuts cracked.
Yeah. It's the same guy. He's
never again.
I don't think the fact that these movies were like female-led were necessarily the problem, or even the problem at all. It's just like you're taking something that people like, and you're doing something that makes it the exact opposite of what people liked about it. Like what people liked about the Nutcracker is it's kind of a simple, cute little story, and now you've blown it up into this huge, like, multi-dimensional thing that barely resembles its old stuff, and you got freaking Morgan Freeman with an eye patch in there, and it's like basically like. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe meets the Alice in Wonderland movie that nobody liked. It made money, but nobody liked it, and you can see that because the sequel did not make that much money.
Yeah, I mean, female-driven. There's nothing wrong with that, but again, I think you said it's a simple movie. Watched it. Again, it's a simple story, but they are just on that cusp, and that they're just being way too safe with it, and just we'll push this out. And this should do good for all the families. You know what I mean? So, in that aspect,
they learned the long lessons.
Okay, go ahead, Lindsey.
I was gonna say they learned the wrong lessons too. Like, how many of these other ones have there been? There was Oz the Great and Powerful. That didn't do shit. And I guess that wasn't. Maybe you can't. I mean, it goes into the thing. You're taking a classic story and then you're putting like a weird modern twist on it. Yeah. And just have any of them been good? Like they've made money. Like. Does anyone still talk about, other than me, still talk about Maleficent?
Or
wow.
I'm just
Axel?
Okay. I will talk. Fuck Axel till the day I die, but I will defend Kin till the day that I die. Yes. I gave somebody the plot breakdown of Kin the other day, and they said you just made that movie up, and I said no. That is a real movie that people paid money to watch in theaters.
I want a poster of that in the background, Lindsey.
I movie passed it. I paid for my pretzel bites.
I think my uncle has it. I'm gonna have to. Lindsey, if I get 45 minutes through it and I want to murder you, we're gonna have work.
That is absolutely fine. But I want all three of you to watch it so we can talk about it.
I think my uncle has it. I'm not sure. I think so. I think. I don't know.
Well, if he does, Bob's your uncle. If he doesn't, fuck your uncle. But go ahead, dude.
Speaking of movies that are kind of not what everyone was hoping for. Fantastic Beasts. I've heard nothing but bad.
Go ahead, Lindsey. You saw it, right?
It just embodies everything that I hate about modern Hollywood.
Wow.
It's just it's so frustratingly bad.
Look down, man.
It doesn't.
Look down.
Make
look down.
sense.
Sorry, people. Look down.
Do I need to look down? What's going on?
What's down?
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
What?
You okay, Dino?
Sorry, people. Real life is going on here.
Okay. Real life. This is phony shit that we're
doing. No, this is real life too.
I thought he was like shaming me for not liking.
I thought he was telling me somebody was an asshole.
Oh shoot! No, sorry, guys.
Hey, Miss Rob, look down.
Look down. I started looking at the chat, going, I don't see anything. What is he talking about?
I'm like,
sorry, Peter. Sorry.
Up and up, Dino. I know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
So I just a funny story the other night, but I'm not going to tell you that. I'll tell you later.
Lindsey, what? It's everything that's bad about modern Hollywood.
Just like the first 2 hours are just nothing.
First two? How long is it?
2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, so for the first hour and 50 minutes, it's literally nothing.
So
just treading water till they get to the third act, and then supposedly exciting things are happening. But it's just like, but you know how in Harry Potter, like it feels like once again, this stuff's happening at the end of the school year, but you kind of let it go because that's kind of the structure of it all, and it's a kid's thing. But like, that structure doesn't work here, and this movie wants to be taken so seriously and be so dark and weird and play with things like world wars and be an odd metaphor for gay marriage when all your main characters are straight. It's like the movie doesn't understand what it wants to be, and so it's just kind of nothing. And then it ends on a twist that just makes anyone that pays attention to Harry Potter timeline just want to eat their own ass, because it literally makes no sense.
Wow.
Wow.
It's so...
Well, apparently Slipcover King liked it.
It's cool. I wish I could like it. I honestly do. Like, I just at a loss for how bad it was.
I only know one person who kind of liked it, like that. I haven't watched reviews. I watched one review for it, but Tyler... Oh, frick. What is his name?
Tyler Perry? What?
Tyler that we know.
He's very vocal about
CP. Tyler... from Toronto. Frick.
Tyrell, listen.
Tyrell, listen. That's
you said
my brain.
Tyler.
I know. My brain went away. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm like, I don't know a Tyler. What the fuck?
Says it's the 5th best Harry Potter film.
Wow.
Tyrell.
He gave his top 5 Harry Potter.
Oh
films.
yeah, Tyrell really liked it. Yeah, and that's cool.
And I gave my top 5, which was Prisoner of Azkaban, Prisoner of Azkaban, Prisoner of Azkaban.
I only like one movie.
Prisoner of Azkaban, but
But yeah, it's like I know what the main defense for this movie is going to be. It's like it's part 2. There's going to be 5.
Yeah, I know, but
and to those people, I'm going to say the exact same things I said as The Force Awakens. If this movie was called Divergent, you would be using that as a reason to not like it and not a reason to like it.
Wasn't Empire Strikes Back the part 2 and everyone thought that's the best one?
Sorry, say that one more time, Peter.
Wasn't Empire Strikes Back part 2 and everyone thought it was the best one out of all of them?
Not when it first came out. Now, yeah, but not when it first came out.
Everyone thinks it's the best one.
Yeah, and that's totally possible. But what The Empire Strikes Back has that the Crimes of Grindelwald doesn't have is, well, first of all, the Empire does strike back. There are no crimes committed by Grindelwald in the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh my gosh, that's a good point. There are so
few crimes of Grindelwald in this movie. I'm amazed they called it the Crimes.
Did he jaywalk at least?
Wait, hold on. Lindsay, did you do something to your voice? Because it sounds like your mic. It sounds like you should have a black thing in front of your face.
How's that? Is that better?
It just sounds like it's deeper a notch.
He did hit it. So
hold on. Say, put the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion on its skin, or its again.
Yeah, dude. Why does his voice sound?
It sounds deeper. He all of a sudden got a cold.
Yeah.
Are you stuffy?
Did I just go through puberty? The sequel? How do I sound now?
It sounds like like a crime story, and they make the face all blurry, and they're trying to protect the identity.
Basket. It totally sounds like that.
I let my anger get the better of me, and I damaged my microphone. I apologize.
Yeah. Is that a blue? Is that a Yeti?
It's a Yeti, yeah.
Oh right, okay.
I've got a snowball too, or an ice ball, or whatever they're called, but I use the Yeti.
Wow.
Yeah, what the heck? You notice? I notice it now. Yeah, you're like very.
Yeah.
We gotta protect my family in this car race now. Come on, guys, go get the Rock and Vin Diesel. I'm Vin Diesel. I got Chronicles of Riddick this bitch.
Oh no.
Grinch came in second, but still kind of did pretty all right with money. 38 million.
Really did. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, wow.
Shoulder shrug. It's strange because like 3 of the top 4 are like quote unquote family movies.
Yeah.
I would not call Crimes of Grindelwald a family movie.
No?
Well, it's a Harry Potter movie.
It's a Harry Potter movie.
Like,
let's just say that Grindelwald does something that Michael Myers did not do.
Kill a baby?
No spoilers. I'm just saying that this movie goes to somewhere Halloween wasn't willing to go.
Interesting.
Just to give you an idea of how much of a kid's movie this is. Bill Cosby shows up with a Jell-O wand.
Yeah, and Instant Family, to the shock of three of us, came in 4th.
Yeah, just wanted Lord to win so badly. Win 4th place.
Thoughts?
I'm not saying it's good. I just thought it would, like, you know, people like Mark Wahlberg. I don't know.
Well, and they were hyping it up a bit, saying it's how good it is and it's better than stuff he's done in the past. That's what
better than other Mark Wahlberg family-friendly films.
Right.
Yeah.
So
not
comedy
directed by Peter Berg.
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg, not directed by Peter Berg.
I would watch a family movie with Mark Wahlberg directed by Peter Berg.
It would have to be modeled after, like, I don't know. It had to be like a serious Home Alone or something.
Yeah.
Peter Berg can't make a movie without some sort of foul play involved.
And that's to be based on a real guy.
They remake Home Alone, directed by Peter Berg. Joe Pesci's character is played by frickin' Mark Wahlberg. Kevin McAllister is the kid from Iron Man 3 and Jurassic World.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I think
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And the super tall guy, that's Joe Pesci's buddy, he's played by, I don't know, Lance Hendrickson. I can't think of anyone else right now. So
it's Ben Mendelsohn.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah,
there you go.
Much better. Thank you. You see, this is why you need creative people around you. You need a no man to say no to Lance Hendrickson and yes to Ben Mendelsohn.
And
We still
it
get
kind
the
of
Sins.
rhymes.
Yeah, you still get the sun. Yeah, so Widows failed to make the top 4, I guess.
Yeah.
12 million is not bad.
Yeah, it's just strange. Like
looked like the better movie of the
for
week,
it?
but
I've seen like on the commercials here that they say that the Rotten Tomatoes score is high and
Holy crap! Listen to this cast: Liam Neeson, Robert Duvall, John Bernthal.
Yeah.
It looks damn good.
And those are the guys.
The
guys died in the first act.
Girls, you got my brain.
Viola Davis, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What?
Yeah.
Oh, and
keep reading
Daniel
them.
Kaluuya from Get Out.
He's the bad guy.
What?
Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy in it.
I want to watch this movie.
It's supposed to be really good. I only watched one review for it, which was Jeremy Johns, because like generally he's the guy I watch just for fun, and he did. I would suggest you watch this review because it's so funny, because he basically went, "This is how you do Ocean's 8."
Oh wow!
He's like, "You want a crime movie with women? This is how you do it. You do not do that." He's like, Danny Ocean would never steal a necklace.
Yeah, see,
he's like, that would never be his main goal, is steal a necklace. He's like, this is how women crime movies should be done. They're doing a heist, they're doing a thing, you know. He's like, it's way better. It's, you know, yeah. See, it's an interesting review, because he basically like grants for 3 minutes about how this is so much better than Ocean's 8.
It goes back to what I was saying, like Ocean's 8. It's just like here's this story, but with women, because women.
Yeah.
But like Widows is a better version, but nobody's fucking talking about it. Annihilation, mostly female cast. Yep. Nobody talks about it. Like it's really weird that like we get these like sponsored fucking female-driven movies where it's just like, no.
Yeah, the ones that are being made by real filmmakers with really talented casts are literally just going under the radar.
Yeah, you wonder why that is. Yeah.
I do. I like, why aren't people like Annihilation? The only thing I heard was like from like the woman in the theater when I saw it. She was like, "What the heck is this movie about?" Like, it's just like, this movie's too weird. I don't understand it. And I'm like, wow, that's sad, because this movie's.
I shed a tear for modern mainstream cinema-going audience, because nobody likes to think anymore. I mean,
right?
The whole talking through.
Yeah, the whole point of going to the theater is your imagination and to get away from things and to think and No,
Dino.
No, you're supposed
to go sit in the audience and have the movie spoon-feed you every little piece, and then you watch big things blow up in colors and ooh.
And the record where Overlord made things blow up with color, it was dope.
Oh, nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching it.
No one watched it. Yeah.
Because it's fun.
It was great.
Hello, Tiger Man.
Yeah, Tiger Man, whoever that is.
Tiger Man.
Does anything a tiger can.
Oh my God.
Mainly sleeps, but you know, steals some. What's
I cannot wait for Enter the Spider-Verse.
For Lindsey.
Spider Pig. They reference Spider Pig.
Spider Pig, yeah. Peter Porker.
Peter Porker.
Peter Porker, man.
Is that actually his name?
That is actually his name from the comics. I remember reading it when I was a teenager.
Peter
Porker is Spider Pig.
Pickled peppers.
Oh, and I keep forgetting too. And they reference the weird like Japanese one where the Spider-Man's got like a mech. It's like, but it's like a girl. But still, like that's dope. Like they're referencing every little...
Spider Noir, where it's like a guy in a trench coat, but he's like all black, you can't see anything. Yeah, it actually looks at least entertaining. Like it looks like they're like, you know what? We couldn't get away with this crap live. Let's do this animated.
Did you guys actually see the trailer for the PG-13 Deadpool?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yeah.
It actually looks pretty good.
It looks like ridiculously funny. Like I love the little up reference. Where he's sitting with an old couple on a bench, and he just leans over to them. And he's like, "I loved you in Up," and then he like looks at the guy and looks at the girl and goes, "Don't get attached."
What about the shade that Fred Savage throws?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On Fox, yeah.
That was really funny.
What was that? I missed it.
He basically says he goes, "We're a Marvel movie," and he goes, "You're not really a Marvel movie." He's like, "You're like if the Beatles was produced by Nickelback."
Oh my!
Oh, that's right. I forgot that line.
That's perfect.
That's so good.
Oh jeez, Fred Savage.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty awesome. My daughters go, "Why is he in this movie?" And I'm like, "Because he's the kid from Princess Bride." And they went, "What?"
And speaking of which, William Goldman died.
Oh.
Golding, the writer of Princess Bride.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. It's a moment of
We're
silence.
talking about death every week now, apparently.
Yes. Ooh, celebrity death of the week goes to William Golding. You may know him from.
Hey, a new show, CP. This week's celebrity death.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Hey, and then we can bet on which one's going to die next.
Get points.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I was perfect this week.
How morbid.
All three of my picks died.
and then we get to bet on which celebrity Bill Maher is going to make fun of and make an ass of.
Oh, man. I'm a big Bill Maher fan, but...
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
Oh, my.
I don't
know.
Oh, my.
I mean... Yeah, like at least wait till it's like not so fresh if you're gonna badmouth a public figure that people cared about so much.
What did Bill Maher do? I missed it.
That's true. We should get some context here. This week on the show, Bill Maher is like, "Oh, who cares about Stan Lee? He just made some comics, and comics are destroying Hollywood. Who gives a crap?"
Yeah.
That was a prick move.
In summary, that's basically what he said.
Wow.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little too soon.
A little bit.
Both of those movies, the Spider-Verse and Deadpool, they don't come out for a while though, aren't they? Like mid-December.
Yeah, I can't wait though. Well, and actually, you know what? Okay, have we talked about the Mortal Engines on this show yet?
Yeah, a little bit, like for 5 seconds.
A long time ago, right?
Yeah.
So there's a new trailer out there for it, and I think this might be kind of good.
I think it stands a chance of being good. I think people aren't going to go see it.
Oh, probably not.
But I think it's going to bomb.
Jackson might get some butts and seats.
Not anymore. Not after The Hobbit.
Actually, The Hobbit, yeah, that's true.
People don't care anymore about Jackson.
But okay, so when I first saw the trailer for this, like over a year ago, I'm like, holy shit, that looks dope. I immediately went out and read the book.
Oh, really?
And the book is just generic, interchangeable, adults, young YA, post-apocalypse. So there's the love triangle. It's very cut and dry.
So what the hell did Peter Jackson pick this up for?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, go ahead.
Because he's like, I can make some really dope visuals about giant cities chasing each other around.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main character of the book is like the most pointless lead ever. I honestly can't even tell you his name. I can't tell you anything about him. But I couldn't tell you stuff about Hester Shaw, his love interest and co-lead. Oh, she's just kind of like a badass woman who kind of had a nice childhood until the bad guy, Mr. Smith comes along and kills her mom and stuff like that. Gives her this nasty
Hugo
scar
Weaving.
in space. Hugo Weaving, thank you. Hugo Weaving gives her this nasty scar, and she's spending the entire rest of her life trying to get revenge. So she's a motivated character, unlike the main character who just gets dragged up into the conflict. And why I've got hope for the movie is because the movie is downplaying the lead.
Yeah, they've made her the
yeah.
main character. She's the main character.
And I'm like, that's genius. This movie might be good. Because fuck Thomas or whatever his name was.
Yeah, well, it might be a good move. Put the female in the lead part of the movie. Yeah.
I've never heard of them putting
Right,
a
CP?
female in the lead. That's a new concept.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's not a fairy tale, but
That's a bold strategy.
I'm completely in the dark. Like you might as well be speaking Chinese right now.
Yeah. What? Oh,
that's Mandarin. That is.
That is right. Mm. I gotta see. But go ahead.
Yeah, I've got hope. That's all. I guess that's.
I want to see it. Short. Like I'm willing to see it. I probably won't get to see it in theaters, but I don't know. It looks like a movie that should be seen in theaters though, because it looks very big and cinematic. But I don't know. I think Spider-Verse is gonna eat it. Like it's gonna eat its lunch. It's gonna take its lunch money. It's like, and then like the adults that would possibly want to go see it might go see the Mule instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. The Mule looks like one of those fucking, one of those movies that makes $5 million just like 8 weeks in a row. Just it doesn't do much, but it just never leaves.
That's what. Yeah, I think it'll probably do that. But it's
his Greatest Showman.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Where it just constantly keeps making like not much, but just it makes money, and then you look at it and we're like, wow, it made $60 million. It's like. Took 8 weeks to get.
It looks like it's gonna be a good December, though. I mean, the Mule, Bumblebee, Immortal Instruments, Enter the Spider-Verse.
Once Upon a Deadpool. Aquaman, Bumblebee. Welcome to Morrowind.
Did you guys see
Not
that?
Morrowind, the video game. You just need to preface that.
People who are Amazon Prime members get to see Aquaman a full week early.
Really? I must be American because I'm Amazon Prime member.
No way.
Apparently.
Oh, maybe they have access to see it a week early. Like they probably have to go. They can get.
Oh no, you have to go to a theater. You're not watching it on Amazon.
Okay, gotcha.
They have like special screenings or some shit, and I guess you have to.
You have to go through Amazon.
Which is weird. I have a Prime membership, but I haven't looked into it. I only saw it on the news feed, right under fucking Venom doing a shit ton of money in China.
China.
Again.
Yep.
I think Aquaman will do well in China.
Will it?
Wow. Yeah, you can buy up to 10 tickets. Wow.
Well, good for Amazon Prime members. Jesus criminy.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe Trump's right. Maybe he is the evil thing destroying the world.
Well, you know what? Perhaps you shouldn't have given all those
I
fucking
thought that
millionaires
was raking the forest. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
But this week we're getting a little far ahead of ourselves.
We are. This is true.
Yeah, we're going pretty far.
Is Creed 2, which isn't the big theater number of the week. Ralph Breaks the Internet is on the most screens.
That's really gonna happen too.
Yeah.
That's what I hear in my paranormal circles. Yeah.
And Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Get the crummy one out of the way first. Is it anybody care about Robin Hood?
Lindsey.
Go ahead, Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay's trying to leave us right now to go watch Robin Hood. That's how excited he is.
I'm just fascinated that they're going to do it, that they're showing it so early. That just makes me think it's just got to be so bad.
Well, exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
Don't go. Stay home. Read the book. Oh, I mean, yeah.
What
book? You can watch the Disney one.
That's okay. What me and CP were talking about this beforehand. Patrick Willems does a thing about this particular thing, and he did a poll on Twitter about what your favorite Robin Hood movie was, and everybody's like the movie that won most of all Robin Hood movies is the Disney animated one.
Really?
Which I would agree. That's my favorite Robin Hood movie, even because I watched it as a kid and love it.
Classic.
So that's the number one most, like, from his poll. Now this is only people who,
I like Prince of Thieves.
I love Prince of Thieves. That's the
good.
live action Prince of Thieves is
Men in Tights, anyone?
Menatites was also on his list and stuff, and there's the traditional one with Errol Flynn was Robin Hood, and then there was Robin and Marion, which was Sean Connery as an old Robin Hood who comes back from the Crusades and stuff.
Oh wow, okay.
Get back here, Marion.
So yeah, it's a character, like, one of the reasons this is made, like, you know, as we were talking about before, was this is in the public domain.
That and King Arthur.
That and King Arthur. So they can make as many, like, you don't need to pay anyone any royalties to make a Robin Hood movie. You can just make one, and, like, you got to pay for the script, hopefully.
Well, I think Peter Pan's the same way. That's why we got that really bad Pan a couple years ago.
Peter Pan is the same way. He's in the public domain as far as I know.
Yeah.
So there's certain movies like that. There's certain characters that are public domain, and you can just
Sherlock Holmes.
Anyone? No, I don't know. Sherlock Holmes is public domain. I don't know.
Let me check.
Be surprised. Sherlock Holmes is
so we're gonna make our first collaboration. It's gonna be Robin Hood, starring Peter, and
why?
Just because we can.
Oh, just because
it's public domain.
Yeah.
We are able to.
Shouldn't I really be Little John, and we have some the star power of
Sherlock
looking
Holmes
like Matt Damon
public domain
to be Robin Hood? Really? Like, we got someone who looks like Matt Damon. That should be the lead. I clearly am a Little John material.
Oh my!
I need to re-specify. I only said body type, not looks like.
Yeah, just like I see you and I think Born Identity. It's just like, you know.
My.
Oh, never live it down.
Never living that one down, bro.
Lindsey, what do you got? Come on, help me.
That's going on your tombstone. CP kind of look like Matt Damon.
Well, I think we need to make this a crossover between
with King Arthur,
Robin Hood, King Arthur, Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes is public domain.
Is it public domain?
As of 2014, there was a lawsuit between the estate of Conan Doyle and someone, and the estate lost.
Wow.
It's public domain.
Yeah, awesome. Motherfuckers, you've made a ton of money off that name. Fucking get out and do some work.
Yeah, you O'Doyles.
Yeah, O'Doyle's.
Jeez.
I was going to make that.
The damn O'Doyles.
The estate.
What's his name?
What the fuck?
What's his name did this already? Alan Moore, who wrote V for Vendetta and Watchmen and stuff, also wrote something which got turned into a movie called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is where he took a bunch of characters that were all in literary history and combined them into a team. So you have Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you have Huck Finn, you have Quartermain, and you have a bunch of other people that were like, you know, and they turned into a movie, which literally retired Sean Connery.
Yep.
And the director who also directed Blade.
Oh, really? Alex Bogart, or whatever his name is?
I can't think of his name right now, but he started the superhero wave with Blade, and then his next movie, he just...
here's the thing. I don't even hate that movie. There's like...
It was
the
okay.
CGI is awful. The CGI is just flat out terrible.
Yeah.
I don't hate the movie itself. I like, you know, I like that they tried the concept. I can understand Alan Moore. Alan Moore hates everything that's ever been touched of his being turned. Like, he doesn't like the fact that V for Vendetta got turned into a movie. That thing rocks. So, but yeah, that, like, compared to what he wanted, that's a bit of an abomination. But
well, if you read the comics too, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so no, the comics are amazing.
No, I've read the comics.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're so good.
Yeah, they're much better than the movie turned out to be.
They get a little convoluted. After the first two, I had trouble following it.
Yeah, they get kind of very like, I don't know where this is going, and I'm kind of confused.
But those first two are fucking gold.
Yeah, I agree. So, but yeah, so they've already done that. But saying that, Robin Hood's out this week, and we can go watch that. And
what we were saying before, it's got star power. Taron Egerton. Jamie Foxx and Ben Mendelsohn is a bad guy. Like, you signed me up, but this just doesn't look good.
It looks. Now, so I saying this. I liked King Arthur, but it looks like King Arthur.
Did Guy Ritchie directed the King Arthur one from last year, right?
Yeah, he did.
What? You know what? Guy Ritchie just needs to complete the hat trick because he did Sherlock.
He did Sherlock.
Right.
He did King Arthur.
Oh,
now make Robin Hood.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. That's
you know what? This movie
together.
does look a little Guy Ritchie-ish.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There's that.
I don't know. It doesn't look as awful as it could look. It's just, it's just like, why do we need another Robin Hood movie? It's because it's free. It's like, oh, we can access those characters as much as we want. So, but like they haven't done anything new with it, like other than making him look really badass.
Plus, it's the fact that it's piggybacking two rather large releases. Like if this came out during the Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right, well.
Maybe I'll go see that.
Yeah, but the fact that it's the also ran this week, it's just really, really strange.
Unless you really don't want to watch a cartoon and really don't care about Creed, like who's going to see it? And the theater count says it all right there. Like, you know, it's like it's got over 1,000 less than Wreck-It Ralph.
1,200. Wow.
Which am I the only person that gets a little bit of a Emoji Movie vibe from the Wreck-It Ralph?
I think they're cramming it so full of pop culture references that they're actually kind of hurt the story. Because I think the first Wreck-It Ralph was brilliant. I loved it. I thought it was really well made. I thought it was emotional. Like, you know, made me tear up at the end when he's doing the whole like, I am bad, but that's okay. You know, it was really well made, and I think they literally were like, well, we have access to all these stuff. We can throw Star Wars in there. We can throw superheroes in there. We can throw princesses in there. Yeah. And they're literally trying to make as many. This is the Ready Player One problem where they're like, let's try and get as many pop culture references.
I was going to say epic movie.
It's
like the epic movie for Disney. Just like
as many things as we can cram on there and get like, so people go, oh, did you see the TIE Fighter? Oh, did you see the, you know, it's like, I think it, personally, from what I've seen so far, it looks like the story suffers for it.
People will be talking about this movie for years. Oh, jeez. God dang it. My filter fell off. Go on.
Yay, someone other than me destroyed everything.
I hit my microphone, my Yeti, too. Jesus criminy. There we go. Okay.
Who's this Jesus criminy character?
I don't know. He's sitting over there.
Okay.
He likes to know what's going on when we do the show, but it's okay.
Are you excited about Ralph Breaks the Internet, Lindsay?
Kind of. The first one was cute and fun.
Yeah.
It's got that like same. So it's like there's something that B movie and Nightmare on The Nightmare Before Christmas all have in common. That's always kind of weirdly bugged me. Where it's like, oh, I'm a guy, I'm unhappy in life. I go out on an adventure. Oh my God, my adventure nearly destroys the world. Okay, I'll settle for the life that I had.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like I'm not necessarily saying it's bad. That's totally me overthinking it.
Yeah.
But like it's there.
I haven't seen the B movie, so I can't.
I've never thought of that. That's hysterical.
That's a theme with a bunch of stuff. Like
totally.
So have that theme.
Yeah. It's just whenever I watch
It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's like, you know, the whole world sucks because I'm not there.
That's a really good point. It's a modern. It's a Wonderful Life. That's interesting. Yeah. Thank you, Peter.
No problem. Yeah. Huh. So but like, I don't know. It's just the first one had a very coherent plot, and this one just looks like we can make references to this and to this and this and this, and it's just like, you know.
Dude, I'm telling you, it feels an Emoji Movie. Like, oh, they did the Google thing. It kind of does. Like, just references upon references upon references. It's
Whereas the first one, what they did was they had a story, and then they went, okay, we have the story. What can we put video game into the story? So it's like, oh, we can use this character from Street Fighter, and we can do this, and we have Tapper's like thing because there was a video game. Yeah. So like they literally went, this is the story, but now we're gonna fill it with video game stuff. From this one, it feels, now I could be completely wrong, but it feels like they're like, we could use this and this and this and this, and then they're like, okay, let's make a story. How can we get Ralph to do? how do we get to the princesses? Because we need that princess tie-in. How do we get to the and
plus I don't.
They had George Lucas insert a bunch of
exactly
movie.
Why isn't it called Ralph Breaks the Internet?
Because that's a phrase. It's a figure of speech.
Yeah, but why isn't it called Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, they have that. Yeah. That's a line. That's literally a line in the trailer.
I don't understand it. I still don't understand.
Yeah,
it just I don't know. Whatever. But
movies.
Yeah. They deliberated a long time over that name. They said this one sounds better. Believe me.
Breaks is more important.
They had a bunch of focus meetings, and people said
they probably did actually.
Blindfolded. Like which one sounds more pleasant to the ears?
Taste test.
That one does. Yeah, breaks the internet. Whatever.
And the movie that I'm going to be watching this week is Creed 2.
Really? Well, tell me what happens with Drago, his son. Yeah.
Creed's Clearwater Revival 2. I've been waiting for this movie for
Can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts next week.
I hope he kills him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be just sweet justice?
That'd be nice.
And then Sylvester Stallone's character beats the crap out of original Drago.
Do you think maybe Rocky has a heart attack towards the end of this movie and he's gone for good?
You pull a Mickey? Do you pull a Mickey?
Yeah, you know? Or if he's gone in the middle of the movie. Because I haven't noticed any scene where he's in the ring where it shows Rocky on the other side, on the thing.
Let's see what happens. I'm feeling Rocky.
They gotta kill him eventually, right? Just for dramatic sake.
Yeah. If not, what I want to see is
just for dramatic sake.
I want Creed to
so cynical. I love
it. to beat Baby Drago, and then original Drago comes up to try and hit Creed, and Rocky knocks him out with one punch,
and then falls down and dies of a heart attack.
And then on the ground, Drago's like, he's like iron.
Yes,
that would be great.
That's how he dies. Very, very foppish, arms just up.
Rocky and Drago in an alley in New York just fighting.
Oh,
that would be great.
No, that's Rocky 5.
That's Rocky 5.
Wow.
No, let's pretend that didn't exist. Yeah. It's the one Rocky movie I showed my daughters, and I'm like, okay, we have to watch this because I'm showing you all the Rocky movies. Like before Creed came out, we watched them all one a month. And I was like, I'm showing you this movie. We're never gonna watch it again. At least not. I'm not gonna ever show it to you again. Like Rocky Balboa, I seriously love that movie. That's
Rocky Balboa's great.
Really well made. It's like got a great speech. It's like we're Rocky 5. Literally, it's like I'm like I have to show you this just because I have to. I don't have a choice. Like you need to see how he gets to where he's going. But you don't ever submit to watching it again on purpose. It's like, it's not something anyone should have to watch. So.
For the sake of like storytelling and Hollywood and everything, like Creed has to win, right? Like,
there's too much. There's too many kid movies out there right now for Ralph Breaks the Internet to take first, like statistically speaking, right?
No.
You mean wins the fight, right?
I mean Creed wins the fight.
Right.
I apologize.
Yeah, we're not on the picks yet.
We're not on the picks yet. Slow down.
No, I didn't think so. No, I'm sorry.
Perfect Peter picked a peck of
perfect picks.
Penis. The penis, obviously.
No.
That would be kind of cool if it ended on a cliffhanger when Creed getting the shit kicked out of him and Drago like just spitting on him and then credits.
Yeah, I mean, like Rocky loses in a couple Rockies. They end with him losing a couple times.
Right.
No, just once.
1 and 6.
Well, okay, 6, yeah, but 6, it's...
And 3, he loses in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. He had to lose in the middle because they didn't have a movie if he didn't lose. But it's... In 6, they literally shot an ending where he wins, but it would seem ridiculous. Like, why does he want to win that? It's like, it's all about going the distance again.
Right.
It was the book ending of it. I don't want to win. I just want to go the distance. It's like... Yeah. It was a better ending. If he would have won, it would have been like, oh great, now he has to defend his belt. What? It's like he doesn't want to fight anymore now. So,
what if Creed 3? Creed fights Rocky.
Yeah. Oh. In his wheelchair.
If he's around, he may die in this movie. Who knows?
I'm wondering if
fight the ghost then. Yeah.
You know, I
think that it would be good. It would be smart if they killed him off before the fight happens.
I'm telling you, like there is no real dramatic push. Like it's the one cliche thing about the Rocky movies is each one of them, with the exception of one, there's some sort of dramatic turn halfway through each of them. Yeah. And there wasn't one for Creed, so I think we're due.
Yeah.
Same here. I think that's what was missing with the Creed, you know, which, again, I think I talked about this before with you guys, that I'm so old school and nostalgic on the Rocky series that, you know, hey, for the young folks out there, you know, and even you guys like it too, right?
I liked Creed a lot.
I think watching it tomorrow, yeah.
I'm just a spoiled brat, I guess, when it comes to nostalgic. So, you know.
You just like what you like. There's nothing wrong with
that. It's also a different, like, if you look at, like, Rocky 3 and 4, they're different types of movies altogether. Like,
oh, yeah. I just saw poor Rocky and Creed, and I'm like, I wanted him to fight. You know? I didn't want him to coach anybody. I wanted him to fight.
Well, he's Mickey now. It's the same thing with Star Wars. People going fucking bonkers about Luke. But guess what? Luke is Obi-Wan now, you fucking idiot.
Jesus Christ. Well, I don't want him as Luke now.
Well, you mean Rey's not going to train Luke? What's wrong with you?
I want Luke to save the day. He's got to be the same way he was before.
He did save the day. He did it a different way than you wanted
Oh, man. No.
Fucking morons. Every last one.
Jesus Christ.
That's not
I'm sorry. I swear too much.
Hashtag not my Star Wars.
Hashtag your Luke is still in the other movies because you want to just go watch those.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I spent a day like just watching anti-Last Jedi videos?
No.
So almost universally, like 98% of them would start off, you know, with a somewhat rational argument. I'd be like, okay, sure, I'll watch more than the first couple of minutes of this one, because I was really just trying to just like pound through them.
Right.
But almost without hesitation, on these ones, I'd be like, okay, I'll give you a chance. There'd be a turning point along the lines of, now let's talk about the fat bitch, or just something like that. Like they'd all just say something along the lines of that to reference Rose. It would be incredibly crude. It was every time. It was just like this shift. It'd be funny if it wasn't disturbing.
There's a couple of arguments like Canto Bite that unnecessary. That's fine. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's not great.
That was the planet, right, that they went to?
Yeah, the casino planet.
Take that whole section out, and I'd be thrilled. I've told you guys my thing before. I think they should have just done it from the ship, and they should have had Benicio del Toro's character on the ship, and be like, I got a guy who could do this, and then he just portrays them like, you know, and it's like, you save half an hour, and you don't have any of that. Like, the only thing you miss that's worth anything, in my opinion, is the guy putting money into BB-8. That was the only thing I cared about for that whole section.
What I don't get is these movie fans don't get that the theme of failure is present throughout the entire movie. They follow this theme. I mean, shit, it's one of the lines that Luke says, this isn't going to go the way you expect.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
That's the fucking theme of the movie. Like,
they just don't like that theme. Anyways, stop talking Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the hell that came up. I'm sorry.
God damn you, Star Wars.
Oh, so I saw Crazy Rich Asians this weekend.
Were you thrilled like most of the world was?
I want to know what it's done in Japan, Hong Kong. Like, I want to know the Asian numbers for Crazy Rich Asians, because that's Asian people doing American things, the movie.
Yeah.
And why
it's still in theaters? It made $125,000 this weekend.
Wow. Here in America.
Well, I mean, just I don't know about where, but it's still in theaters. It's still making money.
Yeah, they're still going and seeing it. Yeah.
I can't help but compare it to something like My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But My Big Fat Greek Wedding, like, there was something distinct about it that made it like Greek. There was jokes and like you know, stereotypes about Greek culture. This is just Asian people doing rich, snobby American things with...
Right, you could have switched out characters, not to be racist, but all white people and take out all the Asians, and it's still just almost the same exact movie.
Exactly. So, yeah. The culture here is money. It's not... they just so happen to be in Singapore, I think.
Mm.
So it doesn't actually open in China until the 30th.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We brought that up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that'll
in
be
Japan, though, it opened 2 months ago, and it hasn't even made $1 billion. No, it hasn't made $1 billion.
Like,
holy
shit! Japan hasn't made $1 billion. I'm like, I don't think anything's.
Oh man, what a disappointment!
Jesus, there ain't gonna be a number 2. Crazy Rich Asians 2.
Yeah,
even crazier.
It's like
even crazier. Yeah.
This time, it's insane.
If you took something silly like what's the Bridget Jones? That she's British in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you just blackwashed everybody in that movie and then renamed it, a very Compton love story.
They did this. Death at a Funeral, man. No, Death at a Funeral.
What?
Death at a Funeral. There's a movie called Death at a Funeral, directed by Frank Oz, which is set in England, and it's all white cast mainly, except for like one character, I think. And they literally, Chris Rock took it and made it American black, and like they made it a black movie in America. And
well, no, what I'm saying is you're just calling it Asians, but you're projecting like American white culture on different people. It's almost like
it's like a cash grab.
I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, what the fuck? Why are these people Asian? Like, this is cunty American shit that these people like. Everybody's fucking dumb rich in that movie too, by the way. Which I want to see a love story where people are struggling to pay rent.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why
That's not as entertaining.
You don't get the wish fulfillment aspects of that.
They're going after the Kardashian crowd.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Highbrow.
It's like Pretty Woman, except instead of being a whore, this woman's a doctor, and it's just like, oh man, the nerve of her having a career. It's just really, really fucking weird. Like
it feels like some kind of cash grab kind of thing, just to.
Well, it was a book. It was a successful.
Yeah. There's a couple of books, I think, actually.
I don't know.
It just felt funky.
I still haven't even seen the movie yet, so.
Yeah, it just feels funky to me, like they're.
Was it an American novelist?
Well, do they have Asians in Canada?
Yes, they do. Many, actually. I'm kidding. Many Asians in Canada.
Yes, in Toronto specifically.
In fact, my high school, I was the only white guy. My friend was the only black guy.
Oh, wow.
And everyone was from Hong Kong.
Wow.
So,
Lindsey.
Yeah. Yes.
You saw Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Yeah, I liked it. It didn't blow me away, but I liked it.
Is it Aquafina, the girl with the blonde hair? She's got the Ellen hairdo. She says that she looks like Ellen.
I can't remember. Oh, you mean the friend? Who's also rich, but not as rich.
Right, that was my point. Like, they live in like a fucking Uber mansion, but they talk about the boyfriend character like he's rich, and it's just like, wait, what kind of universe is this that they're looking up to somebody else? Like, they have this huge fucking water fountain thing in their front yard, and it's just they're talking about somebody else's money and looking up to it. Like,
wow. You said her name is Aquafina?
That's the actress's name. She was in Ocean's 8 as well.
Okay.
I think it's spelled Aquafina.
Okay, because that used to be an old hairspray line.
Yeah.
Shh.
Oh yeah.
What a name for your child.
It's very close to
No, I think that's her screen name. I don't think that's her real birth name.
Yeah, I hope not.
Wow.
Aquafina.
I'm Aquafina. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, not impressed, and
her born name was Nora Lum.
Yeah, Aquafina.
Yeah. Goes in the complete opposite direction.
Oh, she was the Yellow Ranger.
That's racist.
Oh wait, no, that was no. She didn't. I apologize. She did an She did an album of some sort called Yellow Ranger.
Oh, okay.
I just saw Yellow Ranger. I was like, oh, she was the Yellow Power Ranger in something. No, it's her
gotcha.
music.
Why did you think that of all things?
I don't know.
Dig yourself out of that
Yellow
hole.
Ranger. I'm a nerd. I went to Power Ranger.
Hey, listen, I like in the Power Ranger movie, the Black Ranger is Asian, so it's...
Yeah, they course corrected that.
Ranger? She was not the Black Ranger.
Yeah, I think so. You wanna do your picks for the week, Peter?
Sure.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, sure. Wreck-It Ralph.
You have to remember that Wednesday and Thursday don't count.
Don't count. All right, so Wreck-It Ralph, Creed, Fantastic Beasts, and Grinch.
I always wreck it and give it to me again, Peter. I'm sorry. Creed.
Ralph.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Creed 2, Fantastic Beasts 2. They're all sequels.
And saying, then, Peter.
And
we'll be going to 5 and 6.
Oh no, you're not. You're not taking my picks.
It's already written down, bud.
Pick something else.
There it is.
Pick something else.
If you would be a real baller, Peter, you'd put Girl in the Spider's Web as 4. So you'd have 2, and 2.
Dude, no, because that's actually number 4.
Why in the books, in the movies, it's 2.
They skipped a whole lot of movies if it's 2.
So Dino, are you replicating that? Your Ralph Creed Beast?
Yeah, I wrote it down here, and I even put a number 5 there.
Right.
So I guess he can go first.
What's your 5, Dino?
For number 5, I put Bohemian.
Okay, for number 5, I'll go Robin Hood. That'll make it easy for you.
Okay. Shoot, yeah, I'm predicting Robin Hood really fails, but okay, yeah.
No, I understand completely.
No, yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that's.
I'm going to say Ralph.
Ah! Sorry. Oh. Jesus.
Creed.
Beast.
Let's keep going. 3, so we can all get the same amount of points again. Let's all just keep it. No.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Everyone gets 3. All right, so that's your. Okay.
Okay.
Didn't I pick that? Where did I pick? Oh no, I picked Grinch.
Yeah.
Lindsey.
Either way, we're creeping up together here. We're going down with the ship. What?
I'm putting Creed in 1.
Ooh.
Wow.
Baller.
He's a gambler, man.
How much did Creed?
Baller. Shot caller.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do something. Keep talking.
Okay, so
well,
Creed,
Lindsey's picking, so.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Creed. Number 2, Linzo, is what? Ralph?
Yeah, number 2 is Ralph.
Okay.
Beast's Robin Hood.
All right, so Creed the first time around, on its opening weekend, first Creed made $30 million.
Was that a holiday weekend?
November 27th to 29th.
It sounds like it. Oh wait, no.
No, that's a regular weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
it came in 3rd place.
This is the sequel, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, hold on 1 second.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey there.
Hey, what?
That's what I want to do.
What?
Fucking half a hot dog. My stomach's like, nope.
Oh, jeez.
Nope.
Wreck-It Ralph, its opening weekend made $49 million.
That's kind of low.
It made $189 million domestic.
Well, we've been kind of on this
as low.
In total.
Been kind of on this journey where everything's, number 1 hits the first week is pretty darn high. So
yeah,
but anyways, Linzo, what did you have again? Number 4? What was number 4?
Creed, Ralph, Beast, Robin Hood.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So we're all get something different except for me and Dino, and then we gotta go North 5.
Some variations going on here.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I had Robin Hood for 6, Peter, but yeah.
I probably would have gone Bohemian Rhapsody 6. So, yeah.
No.
I might have gone 5 on Bohemian, but because you picked it, I'm like, screw it. I'll just go Robin Hood. We'll go. I didn't want to be going to 8 and crap like it's.
Yeah.
You know.
I forgot to ask you, Lindsey, before we went live, but.
Pardon me, guys.
I'm just I'm exhausted. I was thinking that we talk about the sales this Friday. There's a bunch of movies that are pretty cheap.
How do you know? You already know what they are?
Yeah, the Best Buy ad is up already. There's a bunch of Blu-rays for like $4.
This is Black Friday, right?
Yeah, that's this Friday. Do you know?
Holy Moses!
Right. Do you actually go shopping on Black Friday?
If Madness is still in the chat, I actually have to go to Best Buy and do a European a favor. So, I normally what I've done the last time I was here in America for Black Friday, I order from Amazon because they price match.
Yeah, Amazon usually, yeah.
And I'm not about waiting in lines and
right
freezing my ass off. But maybe I'll make a video. And
they price match. Do you have to ask for the price match or?
No, usually it's automatic, but you have to like, if Best Buy they have like doorbusters until 8 a.m. You have to be on Amazon
before
8 a.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an online Black Friday guy. So.
Yeah, I go out like we don't. Black Friday is something we didn't start doing until a couple of years ago in Canada, like. Because it's not our Thanksgiving this week. Ours was a couple of weeks, like a bunch of weeks back in October. So we don't like Black Friday was never a thing for years in Canada, and then like a bunch of years ago they decided to start doing it, and then. But we have Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, which is our Black Friday generally. That's when all our big deals happen. But because we kind of copy a lot of things that the States does, like a lot of places now have Black Friday sales. So, but it's usually not as impressive as your guys. Like,
oh jeez.
And we definitely don't have the people killing each other to like stepping on each other to get TV.
Listen,
right.
Yeah.
Where else can you get a $300 television?
Yeah,
that's marked down from $400.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, it just doesn't like I've been to Black Friday sales like early in the morning. I've been to Boxing Day sales in the morning. In Canada, it's just way different. It's just people are just low key and polite about it, and they all just I've seen people like try and outwalk someone.
I want 5 TVs.
One guy walks a little fast, and the other guy tries to walk a bit faster, but neither one of them broke into a sprint or anything.
Outwalk the other person. Oh, that's funny.
I can't tell if I want to have sex with
me
with Ronda Rousey or not.
I don't.
I don't know if there's times where I think she's attractive and times where she's.
You know when she looks most unattractive? When she's trying to be mean-faced. When she's like doing this thing. I'm like, wow, you
I want to fight with her first, and then we can go at it.
The sex would be rough. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's on TV, and I'm like, hot, not hot, not.
Oh, I have no interest in her. Like she's
a two-face.
She's not ugly, but she's just. I'm not interested in her anyway.
I'm weak to begin with, and
she's
like super strong.
She would ragdoll you all over the place.
Ooh, sounds good to me.
Although
what? Oh,
Matt Damon Bourne Identity skills might flip in, and then you just take it. So there's a chance that could happen, and then you're like, I don't even know how I'm doing this.
I said I can't tell if I want to fuck her or not. There's times where she's like really ugly, and there's times where she's not. Emily says she would.
Yeah.
That's because she's mannish, see?
Just like you, CP.
Brown bag her face and it's all good.
I was gonna say that. No, that's bad. What?
Brown bag her face?
No, there's times where she looks, if she has like makeup on or whatever, she doesn't look horrible.
Right.
No, she doesn't look super ugly. I'm not saying she is. I'm I'm just saying, like, I'm not attracted to her at all.
Yeah.
One more time with feeling. Emily likes that she can't keep a straight face.
She has trouble, like, you know, especially in wrestling. I've seen, like, the clips where she's like, I'm so mean! The smile's breaking through. It's like, I'm a wrestler now.
Gotta like those abs. Yeah.
Oh. We've kind of spun out of control.
We did.
I just don't even know what to say at this point.
So, I need to know: Are you shopping on Black Friday? Because that was the question.
Yeah, because
both jobs that day,
Madness,
so
who's here, Madness requested that I go and do him a solid from across the pond.
What are you getting for him?
Oh, I don't even think I asked. There's a couple of like 4K movies that are really cheap. See, Halloween, the original on 4K, I think is $8 on Friday at Best Buy. That's pretty fucking cheap for a 4K.
Wow.
Have you guys switched to 4K?
Yes.
Yeah. I have yet to do 4K. Like, I just got a brand new TV that is 4K because I literally couldn't buy one that wasn't 4K. They were all 4K. It was like,
if you get a TV now,
the only one that wasn't 4K was like under 50 inches, and I'm like, well, I wanted that one, and that's 55 inches in 4K. So it was like, but I don't have anything 4K. I'm not going to buy a player anytime soon. I'm not going to buy 4Ks over Blu-rays. I'm not making the switch yet.
See, you could future-proof yourself and just start buying 4Ks because 4Ks have Blu-rays in them.
I know, but I just don't care. I like Blu-rays a lot, so.
Dude, I said the same thing.
I don't know how much better. Does it really that much difference?
It's double.
Really?
It's double.
It looks that much better though.
1080 is what HD is.
Yeah.
And it's 2160. 4K is.
So it's noticeable.
It's like 4 HD screens. Yeah, it's noticeable.
Yeah,
there's times where it isn't.
Yeah.
Like there's people like you go DVD to Blu-ray. It's not. There's times where it's not noticeable.
Yeah.
Same thing with Blu-ray to 4K. There's times where it's not noticeable, but when it is, you're like, oh no, this is pretty. This is a lot better.
That's what I love.
Red Sparrow, The Post, and a few others. Wherever's cheapest, feel free to get online. Oh well, if I could do that, I guess I'll do that. Shit. See, I was gonna film it and make a big video and track the nonsense at the local Best Buy, but fuck, why make content if I could just get it online?
Yeah, you got some prize giveaways for your Patreon, don't you, CP?
Shush, that's a
flippin' sorry.
That's a Patreon only thing.
Well, people don't know about it, you know.
Oh yeah, I guess they should. If you want to be in on the.
If you want to give CP some money on his Patreon, he'll give you some extra crap.
No, I'm giving away Funko Pops this month as a sort of a Christmas thank you.
Oh, CP.
Yeah.
You're such a generous man.
No, I'm not.
He looks like Matt Damon.
People have been patrons for content, and I have been doing content.
Yeah, I'm about ready to leave there, but anyways.
I don't blame anybody if they're like fuck this.
I'm joking.
Ballers S3, Ash S3.
Ballers.
Oh, Ash versus the Evil Dead and Ballers season 3, I guess.
What are you doing on Friday? Do you have to work?
Who are you talking about?
Lindsey? Shopping?
I'm just working both jobs. I got nothing exciting going on.
A double.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, you missed Robin Hood. You missed Robin Hood, Lindsey.
I can still make it if I run out in a second here. We'll see.
Oh, Jesus.
Dino, what about you?
Anything going on for?
Shopping? You doing any shopping?
Probably a little bit online. I never go out to the stores or nothing like that, so yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
I peruse like the night before and check out everything, so yeah.
Yeah, don't they start doing that early now? Like Thanksgiving night, you could start buying shit.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. They've got your pre Black Friday stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Wednesday there's stuff out there. So, you know, if you look on some sites, yeah.
It's strange. Wednesday's the biggest party night of the year for college kids.
Really?
Friday's the biggest shot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be drunk as hell that night. Oh what?
You're in college, you know? Or you could try to peruse and get some chicks.
Yeah, right.
Guys, what's your favorite Thanksgiving movie before we go? This will wrap it up.
How many are there? There's not that many.
There's a couple. Dutch, Planes, Trains, and Automobile.
Oh, yeah.
Dutch is a Christmas movie, isn't it?
Dutch is a Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, I thought it was a Christmas movie.
I'm
Planes,
going...
Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, me here too. I'm a big Steve Martin fan. I mean, really big fan. So, yeah. And John Candy.
Planes, Trains. Peter, you look utterly confused.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, probably. I guess. There's not many things.
What's the Adam Sandler shitty Thanksgiving film? Where he was his sister?
Oh,
Jack and Jill?
It wasn't Jack and Jill?
Is that a Thanksgiving movie, really?
Didn't they sit down for Thanksgiving dinner? I thought it was. I mean, it's not necessarily to even... I'm sorry I put that in your guys' head again, but...
Jodie Foster directed a movie called Home for the Holidays with a fucking heroined off his ass Robert Downey Jr., which is... It's kind of funny. It's a little dark. Holly Hunter's in it. It's, it's not great, but if you're home on Thanksgiving, it's a movie.
Fun. Yeah, it's not a holiday that really gets a lot of movies made about it.
Yeah, what is there to do with it though? I guess maybe that's right.
Maybe it's just like it's usually like from family drama and stuff. Like like I know one of CP's favorite Christmas movies, but which is The Ref. But
well, that's a good one.
I showed my daughters last year for the first time, and they loved. Take a shot. But yeah, I don't know. Thanksgiving, like I guess it's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, I just can't think of any other ones. And Planes, Trains is so good, even if there are other ones.
Why do I have a feeling that they're gonna remake Trains, Planes, and Automobiles with Sandra Bullock and
Aquafina?
And no, what's her name? McCarthy, Melissa McCarthy.
No, don't even.
Can you see it though? Can you see it?
Yeah, but
yes, you can. It's sad, isn't it?
That's sad.
I need a sharper female than Sandra Bullock. I could see them doing Amy Schumer.
Okay.
And Melissa McCarthy.
Tina Fey, Amy Poehler remaking it. What do you think?
Ooh.
Because like one of them would be fine, but like both of them, like who plays the John Candy?
Amy Poehler.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Possibly, but why are we even entertaining the thought?
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm shocked
if it did.
Right.
You know that's gonna come down the line.
That's a good point, Paul. Paul says, "Isn't Due Date sort of a remake of Planes, Trains?" Yeah, it's kind of like travel movie. I just saw a movie a couple of nights ago that's kind of Planes, Trainsy. The Long Dumb Road with I don't know what his name is. Long Dumb Road. Very similar to Due Date. Road travel movie comedy.
I think the thing with Thanksgiving movies is it's that right after and everybody starts thinking of Christmas right away. So the next day almost, I think most families are already watching Christmas movies. You know what I mean? I know I am because everybody's
setting up the tree and everything.
Yeah, you're on vacation. We
don't do that. We don't do that stuff in my family until like the first week of December. Like that's December 1st. December 1st is like, hey, it's Christmas time. All the movies, like from the 1st to the 25th, are all Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I try to avoid it until then.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, we'll wait for that.
We'll wait. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Why don't we go so that Lindsey can rush and go watch fucking Robin Hood.
I might actually get to see Robin Hood on Friday for work.
Take a shot.
I hope you like it, Peter.
Dino, what do you got tomorrow night on the channel?
Subspecies 2.
Man.
Yeah.
When I think of quality films, I think of
Full Moon.
Subspecies 2.
This is a good vampire series. There's a series of Subspecies films from Full Moon, so yeah, they're good. But
Dino, I tried watching Dracula 1972.
Oh yeah.
And could not get into it.
No, I know it's a Hammer.
That's weird.
No, it's not because it took me a while to get into the Hammer flicks because Ted is so much into it, and I'm like, you know what? This is too slow paced. This is too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's
you
weird.
Watched
it's weird in the beginning, the party and all that weird shit.
Yeah. But once you get into it, it's pretty good. But anyways, yeah.
Guys, anything else before Lindsey runs out the door?
I might have a Fantastic Beasts or maybe even a Robin Hood video coming here, so you know, there's something.
My 2 cents of nonsense.
Oh, yeah, right.
Can't wait for that Robin Hood review.
Peter, there's no way you have something coming up, is there?
Yeah, I may have a link to Lindsey's Robin Hood review.
Good one, Peter. Oh, man.
You, Peter. Thanks, buddy.
I just can have a video that just has that link. Go watch this. That's it.
Oh, Lindsey, put the pics up on Twitter. Thanks.
I got nothing.
Pics?
Actually, here I might plug something. Right. Here I'll plug something. Quickly, I may have this up on Sunday night. I was at a coffee house at my church, and I performed a song that was made up of movie quotes that I wrote years ago, and I performed it in front of people. I may put that up on my YouTube channel just for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
We'll see.
Awesome.
Well,
there you go.
There it is. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. Merry frickin' Thanksgiving.